So there are basically two types of ellipse.
Yes, sir.
One will be the horizontal ellipse and the other one is vertical ellipse.
Yeah.
Okay, horizontal ellipse looks like this. Vertical ellipse is like this. Okay, what is the difference between basic equations of vertical and horizontal ellipse? So horizontal ellipse will have x minus h whole square over a square plus y minus k whole square over b square is equal to 1. While vertical ellipse will be x minus h whole square over b square y minus k whole square over a square is equal to 1. Just try to see the differences. Only a and b are changed. So the horizontal ellipse will come when a is greater than b, and when a is less than b, we can call it as a vertical ellipse. Now what are these a and b? So for an ellipse, this horizontal line, look at the horizontal ellipse. This horizontal line is called as major axis, and this vertical line will be called as minor axis. The length of semi-major axis is A, while the length of semi-minor axis is B. So I can say that if I want to find the length of full major axis, it will be 2A, major axis.
Yes, sir.
And for minor axis, length will be 2B. Okay, it will be exactly opposite for the vertical ellipse. So you don't have to do anything as an extra for vertical ellipse. You just learn everything about horizontal, and then you just understand that if A is less than B, the same thing will become vertical. One more thing, if we look at these x minus h and y minus k, so you can just try to compare that with circle. The center of this ellipse will be h comma k. So this center is h comma k. I'll just quickly sum it up in a bigger diagram. So this is a horizontal ellipse. For the horizontal ellipse, the horizontal axis will be called as major axis. Okay, this full thing is called as major axis. In major axis, this length is A and this length is also A. Okay, and then this whole thing is called as minor axis. As per the name, you can see their sizes also. That's why the names are like that. This length will be B and the bottom length will also be B. If we are dealing with this equation, x minus h whole square over a square plus y minus k whole square over b square is equal to 1, then h comma k will be considered as center of an ellipse. If I want to find the vertex of this ellipse, then vertex will be starting from the x-axis one, it will be a comma 0, then y-axis 0 comma b, then negative x minus a comma 0, and negative y 0 comma minus b. So these are the vertex coordinates. Okay. Based on this much only, most of the questions will be there. Okay. And other than that, we have focus also for an ellipse. What is a focus? So for focus, in order to get the coordinate of focus, we need to understand one relation. So for that, I'll just take this diagram one more time. Now focus is a point in the ellipse which is situated at two corners. Not two corners, kind of two centers of both the portions. This will exactly not be the center, but it will be somewhere in between the center and the vertex. But they are equidistant from the center. So let's say this is focus F1, this will be F2. So if it is an ellipse, it will have two different focus. Okay, how the value of focus will be written, for that we have one relation. We know that this is B and this whole thing is A. Okay, and this length we can consider as C. From center to focus, we can consider it as C. So the relation over here is C square is equal to A square minus B square. C square is equal to A square minus B square. That is called as the relation between focus and the major and minor axis. Okay, if we get the value of C, we can get coordinate of focus, because if this point is C, then it will be C comma 0 on right and minus C comma 0 on left. So you need not learn the coordinates of focus separately. If you remember this relation, you can very easily get the focus. Okay, now the next thing, we can just try a question and we'll see the application of how we are actually implementing all these things.